new BBC Two special has reportedly angered the royals because it accused them of leaking negative press on the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. It especially infuriated them that the Duchess lawyer Jenny Affio was given airtime to defend her from accusations that she bullied aides at Kensington Palace. Speaking with ABC News Australia, Howard said that it really struck a chord with the royal family that she was interviewed to refute the bullying claims. Aside from Affio, author of Finding Freedom Omid Scobie also spoke up in defense of the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan Markle's lawyer defense of the Duchess in the BBC's Princes and the Press documentary has really struck a chord with the royal family, according to a royal commentator. Royal commentator Victoria Howard has told Australian television that Meghan Markle's lawyer defense of the Duchess in the BBC documentary struck a chord with the royal family. This narrative that no one could work for the Duchess of Sussex, that she was too difficult or demanding a boss, and that everyone had to leave, is just not true, says Jenny Affio in a teaser for Part 2 of Princes and the Press. Ms. Howard told ABC News Australia, "I think what has really, struck a chord with the royals to release the statement is that Meghan's lawyer was actually given airtime to refute some of the claims that were made about her. And secondly, it's kind of removed some of this mystique about the royal family, being a family and not just kind of being offices working together. I think that was the key thing that I took away from it. That actually this is showing that everything isn't as rosy as we always think." She added, "And actually, they are quite dysfunctional, more than we might normally imagine." It comes as Prince William and Kate's royal household, Kensington Palace, were alleged to have been behind an awful lot of leaking concerning the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Royal expert Robert Jobson has told Australian news outlet Sunrise that briefings on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had particularly come from Kensington Palace. The recently aired BBC documentary The Princes and the Press contained allegations that royal households were briefing the press against Meghan Markle and Prince Harry during their time in the royal family. Sunrise host Natalie Barr asked Mr. Jobson whether it was true that some of the royal households had been leaking about Meghan and Harry. Mr. Jobson replied, "Without a doubt, yeah, absolutely, they can deny all they like until they are blue in the face. There's been an awful lot of leaking particularly from Kensington Palace about how things were developing." The royal households have reacted angrily to the new BBC documentary, with Buckingham Palace reported to be indignant. BBC royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell has reported anger within the royal family over the new BBC documentary which examines the relationship between the royals and the UK press. Mr. Witchell said there was irritation at the BBC documentary, which first aired on Monday night, in a number of royal households. He told BBC News there was irritation in the royal households, though the royal correspondent pinpointed Prince William as having been left feeling very raw. Mr. Witchell, especially on the part of Prince William, "We must remember that he still feels really quite aggrieved at the BBC over the Panorama interview with his mother, the BBC of course roundly condemned in the Dyson report. These feelings are very raw, and they have been exacerbated by these two programs that Princes and the Press." The Princes and the Press explores the relationship of brothers Prince William and Harry with the media. The first episode that aired on Monday night had the royal family so irritated that they issued a joint statement to condemn its contents. They are said to be furious that overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts. The second episode, which will feature interviews about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, will air on Monday, November 29.